Yeah, this is Frank with a frank opinion, and I decided to do this to kind of grab people's attention a little bit. Need a lot of practice here, but tonight, like I am every day, tremendously worried about our country. I think and the world, we're descending rapidly into an abyss where we're going to have less and less opportunity to talk to each other as citizens, to evaluate facts from fiction, to be able to make good decisions with regard to candidates for elected office, to make good decisions for our family, our children, grandchildren, our communities. Because we've come to a point where people are going away, not wanting to talk about issues in politics, not wanting to engage civically. I worry about the amount, quite frankly, time spent on social media, and that may become the one thing that people do, thinking that it is involvement, that it's being civically engaged, that it's going to make a difference. And I'm not so sure. I'm struggling with this myself. I do these videos because I want to kind of motivate. I want to share information and knowledge and insights that I have built over 50 years of being concerned with making the country a little bit better and paving a way for my children and grandchildren to have a better chance at having a happier life. So that's what I do. Well, what I'm going to ask each and every one of you is the following. I think you have to make a decision about whether you're going to get civically engaged. And I think the decision making goes like this. First is selecting the time, deciding on the amount of time that you can and want to devote each week or each month in getting knowledgeable about issues, facts, not fiction. Time. The second thing is perhaps picking the issue, and there's lots of them to pick on. There's healthcare coverage, universal healthcare coverage for everyone. There's universal access to higher public education. There's measurably reducing racism, rampant racism in our country, which is now personified in the White House. There is climate change, robust climate change. There is sound economic policy that does provide a way of closing the enormous income and wage gap that we have. So the issues are many. They're those big issues, or there are other issues that don't seem as big but are actually very important. And I didn't mention gun control, which is another one. Imagine, if you will, that we've had 59 people dead in Las Vegas with around 538 people wounded, followed within a matter of weeks by a shooting in a church that left a small community devastated. And we have forgotten about it, because now we're on to Judge Moore, and we're still on the Russian hacking of our government, etc. Our attention span is so limited. That's what's the worrying factor. So first, it's the issue. Secondly, is the time that you wanted to vote to it. Thirdly is join an organization. Lots of organizations are out there. If that first one doesn't work for you, choose another one. But get involved. Stay involved. The fourth thing is having an objective and seeing whether the path that you've chosen for yourself in terms of civic engagement civic responsibility, whether it's 15 minutes a week, whether it's 5 hours a week, whether it's me who's somewhat retired, 15 hours a week. Make that selection. Time, issue, organization, and the last one that I would say is evaluate whether you've made the right decisions. Are you being effective? That's extremely important. And I'm going through that soul searching right now myself. I don't know whether doing these videos is the best thing or whether I should go out to Nevada and help Amy Villela, an extremely strong progressive candidate, get elected. So those are kind of the decisions that I'm going through. And I'm asking you, as a citizen, to make some decisions for yourself to help your family, your generations going forward, and the country as a whole. Thanks a lot.